You're doing a live question and answering? You live right now, Union Pacific? How you doing, Melanie? Molly, how are you? Come to ask me questions? Yeah. Okay. I don't know too many questions about the railroad companies or union. Mr. Mega, how are you doing today? I'm glad you all could show up. Anybody got anything they want to talk about? You tell me what you want to talk about. I'm doing good. I'm still tired from Saturday. I worked Friday night out in the cold getting the hot dog event ready, and then Saturday I spent 10 hours out there in the cold. We had a mushroom heater, but it was still cold, and I'm still recuperating from that. It's just worn down, tired, cold. Is it normal for pickles to have two tails? Probably. I don't know. So how are you, Mary? How you doing, Vipery? Nice to see you can make it. Glad you're stopping by to say hi. No, I'm just a little worn down still. And the time change has still screwed me up. I'm still thinking it's 8:30 at night instead of 9 or 7:30 now. So what all you guys want to talk about? Give me a hint. Tell me what you'd like to talk about. I'm glad you're okay, Mary. It's starting to get cold here. It's dragging everybody down. Union Pacific has a live stream going on, I guess, right now. So you guys want to go there and check out his live stream, by all means. I have no problem with somebody else looking at somebody else's live streams. I don't care. Everybody deserves a little love, so No. I don't give me an idea what you guys want to talk about. Oh, last time I was up here, somebody wanted to know all about my hot dog cart, and I talked about that for an hour. So, give me something else you want to talk about. Hell, I don't care what it is. Yeah, you're right, Mary. It wasn't about 30 days ago. We had 80-degree weather here. Now it's 20 degrees. So it's a hell of a change in 30 days. Oh, anybody got anything they want to talk about? Anybody got anything on their chest they want to get off their chest? let me know. Tell me what you're interested in. Anybody been following this more sex scandal? Here's my take on it. I don't know if the guy did it or not. Frankly, I really don't care. If it takes some woman 40 years to come out and say, "Hey, this guy sexually assaulted me," there's something wrong with that woman. For one thing, there's something wrong for the guy that done it, but there's something wrong for the woman that waited that long. All right, Miss Reaction, how are you doing? Uh, you know, and it's not that I don't believe him, but when it takes a woman 40 years to come out and and say, "Hey, this guy sexually assaulted me," and they do it when the guy is starting to get a nomination to go higher up in politics. Why didn't they do it 30 years ago when he was in politics to begin with, or started? Something's not right there. So I think a lot of it is politically motivated. you know they're doing whatever they can to get the people out of office and get their political affiliation put in. So you get called a trained pedophile at cool. That's cool. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're good there, Miss Reaction. Yeah. Yes, it is. And it gets this. The male people are still wearing shorts. Yeah. I don't understand that either because I seen mine the other day and he was wearing his shorts still. And I don't know. Probably because, all the walking, they get hot. But I don't know. I think I'd suffer with a little bit of heat and keep my legs warm. Anybody got anything they want to talk about? Miss Reaction, what would you like to hear? Too many pedos around nowadays on Facebook, and they have live streams of normal people tracking down the pedos and doing citizen's arrest on them. Well, this is my thought about it. Pedophiles ought to be hung. That's the way I feel. That way you get rid of the problem the first time. You don't have to worry about it happening a second or a third or a fourth or a fifth or, sixth or seventh time before the judge finally says, enough's enough. So, draw with Beak for. How you doing, man? Mo man, how are you? Supposed to have up here in Michigan. We're supposed to get a lot of snow, I guess, this year. Well, that's what they're talking about. How you doing, Amber and John? Thanks, Rock On. That's just actually, it's just a replica. It's not a real phone. It's actually a music box. When you open it up, it plays music. I do have an old phone out in my garage. I'm looking for all the parts to put it back to where original. So I'm missing the generator and a couple other parts. So I could have bought one the other day at an auction, and I missed out on it. I seen it there, and then I was doing something else. I was working the auction, and then next thing I know, they sold it. So I don't even know what they sold it for. Well, I'm glad John's doing a little bit better there, Amber. So you're right, Miss Reaction. You shouldn't hang them either. what they used to do in the olden days, they turned them upside down, put a great big 2-man saw there, and started cutting them from the groin back down to the head. So, how you doing, Eric? No. If you guys aren't subscribed to a bunch of these, anybody here, subscribe to them. Funniest Unfunny Guy. Go ahead and subscribe to him if you aren't subscribed to him. He's got a good channel. Amber and John's got a good channel. All these people have good channels. So, no. Just sub everybody. Doesn't cost you anything. Just push a little button. Worst thing you can do is get a callus or a blister, and if you do, let me know. I'll send you a Band-Aid. So, yeah, a lot of people get a kick out of it. I'll send you a Band-Aid, yeah. Funniest Unfunny will sub anybody that subs him. So, frankly, what I do is I sub everybody, and if they sub me, then that's fine. If they don't sub me back, well, that's fine too, I guess. So, how you doing, Carl? Hi there, Life Prepper. How are you doing? Life Prepper, you guys had to go to her channel too, because she does. She gets on these penny auctions and she buys stuff for prepping. It's pretty interesting. So, I've been kind of busy this week. I wanted to get on your channel there and watch some more of your videos, Life Prepper, but I've been busy and I still am probably 2 days behind on stuff right now. So. All right, Mr. Mega, you have a good night. Lenny, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I know, I got it. I just haven't been able to read it yet, though. I've seen it on emails. They're funniest. Yep, that's right, Eric. You support as many as you can. Karma works both ways. If you support somebody and they don't want to support you back, sooner or later they'll get it. So, but I go through my subscriber list about once every 3 or 4 days, and I see people that have subscribed to me that I didn't know, and it'll say, subscribe, and I'll subscribe to them. So if you're on my list, I will subscribe to you. So. 23 Drift King Mobile. How you doing, man? No. You guys aren't subscribed to 23 Drift? Look, check out his channel. Subscribe to him. There's Cola Break. How you doing? You're a new one. Let me check you out. And the 23 Drift, I'm going to have to check you out too. I don't know if I'm subscribed to you or not. I'll have to check. If I ain't, I will be. Cola Break. Nope, you got 64. I'm number 65, Cola. Yeah. Oh, there's not much. Okay, Cola. There you go. I just subbed your channel. There's 23 Drift King. I check you. I don't think I'm subscribed to you, but I will subscribe to you. Oh. I never give a thumbs down either. If you have videos and I watch your videos, I always give you a thumbs up and I try to leave a comment. And oh, I am subscribed to you. Okay, 23. All right, now you got 991 subscribers. Oh, you're big league. So, yeah. So, um, yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed to everybody, go ahead and subscribe. That's the thing to do around here. But I'll have to check out your channel there, Cola Break. And like I said, if I watch your videos, I always give you a thumbs up, and I try to comment. If I don't, I always give a thumbs up. But there's times I can't get to these videos, so what I do at night is I'll open up 3 or 4 windows on my screen, and I'll grab 3 or 4 channels and put them on autoplay, and I'll let them run. And if nothing else, you get the view time, which means, you know, if you are getting monetized, you're going to get more money for having more view times. How you doing, Mr. Pro Wrestler host, Mr. Cool? How are you doing? Live Prepper, all you got to do, I don't know, go to Doing It Cheap and watch his How to Get on the Live Stream. If you got a laptop or a PC, it's real easy. So, but go to Doing It Cheap, the channel Doing It Cheap, and then scroll down through there and find his how to live stream. And it's not that hard. In fact, I can tell you how to do it real quick. You go right to open up your channel, and go to your video manager, click on your video manager, go over to the side, and it'll say live stream. Click that, and it'll say live stream or event. And then click event, and then it'll say post an event or something to that effect. You click that, and you go up there and you put the time you want to start and time that you think you're going to finish, and then a subtitle, and that'll start your live stream whenever you want to start it. So, not that hard. But go ahead and watch Doing It Cheap, and he'll show it to you how to do it on a video. So, yeah, go to Doing It Cheap, and his name's Bob, and they call him Pawpaw. But he's got a video on it. Just go through his search engine and look at a live stream or whatever, and that should take you right to it. And you can go right to that and start watching it. And it's only a couple minutes long, or a few minutes long. It doesn't take that long to get through it. And in fact, I opened up 2 windows, so I did it while I was watching them, so. Charlie working today, Molly? Florida boy, Bushcraft, how you doing, man? I watched a few of your videos the other day. So I tried to watch that live stream, man. That you were on and off, on and off, on and off. I did watch it though, but I think you get better internet service in your man cave than you do out in your garage, though. Okay, Union Pacific ES44AC. He is doing a live stream with a live question and answer. So if anybody's interested in train stuff, go over there and he'll answer your questions. The guy's pretty knowledgeable about trains. So James 467, how you doing, man? I'm just live streaming. I'm living the dream, as they say. I'm living the dream. We're it was 25, 26 degrees today. It got up to like 32, I think, finally. But we did a hot dog event out in at the fairgrounds, which is only like 200 yards from my house, and we did that Saturday. And I had a mushroom heater, it was tolerable. I mean, it was cold, but it took the nip out of the air. But it was still cold. It was 36 or 37 degrees out. So, and we did good. Um, we did not as good as I hoped, but better than I expected. So, no. How can you do a wrestling live stream? Well, first of all, you have to open up your live stream. Go to that Doing It Cheap, and they'll show you how to open up a live stream, and then you just video your live stream with your PC or whatever, your phone, whatever you're working with there, Mr. Cool. That's about all I know. I'm not very technical savvy, so you'd have to ask somebody that's really smart about it. But that's what I would do if I was going to do a live stream. I would do it with a camera, and I do it with my phone and live stream it that way somehow. DC Jensen, how are you doing? Oh. You guys can check out Florida Boy Bushcraft and Survival. He's a pretty good channel. He's got that. He cooks on. I think it's Thursdays. Yeah, Canteen Thursdays or something like that, where he cooks out of his canteen or his water cup or whatever you want to call it. So, which is pretty interesting. He took Spam, eggs, and potatoes, and then cheese, and then he cooked it over an open, cooked it over his alcohol burner or whatever, and that was pretty cool. Canteen Cup, that's what it is. I'm sorry, Canteen Cup Tuesdays. That's what it is. Yeah, Tuesdays. So it's on tomorrow. How you doing, Forest Food or Food Forest? How you doing? I bet that was good, wasn't it? I kind of knew that you cooked the potatoes before, or they were baked potatoes or boiled potatoes, because you started cutting them and they would cut too easy to be raw potatoes. So yeah, I knew that before you said anything about the used. But then again, if you got a baked potato in your refrigerator, why not take that anyways? Or a boiled potato, why not use that anyways instead of a raw potato? So saves on the cooking time. So, we got 15 viewers. That's good. So that's right. It's all about convenience in the woods. If I was down there in Florida, boy, I'd go camping with you. But it doesn't matter to me about heat, because that's when we go camping up here, is when it's 100 degrees. So, and we got some of the most humid weather around. So up here in Michigan. So I'm sure it wouldn't be that bad down there to me. I mean, as far as summer wise, I'm not sure how hot it gets down there, but that's when we go camping. It's when it's 80, 90, 100 degrees, because that's about the only time we got. A few months a year, and that's it. That's good sleeping weather. 50 degrees at night. Right, you can come back here in 23 drift. Sharing the stream likes up everyone. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, push the like button. Yeah, that's what you guys down in Georgia get, like 6 months of good weather, and Florida gets 9 or 10 months of good weather, 11 months. Well, actually year round compared to up north. Well, we get starting in May. May is a little cool still, but um, it's 65, 70 degrees in May. And until, like, well, this year, how it was 80 degrees in October, up here. So, but it's still, nice. It's still manageable. Uh, you ain't sub Drift King Mobile, go ahead and sub him. So he's trying to reach 997. He's got, well, I just checked him a little bit ago. He had 991. So Archers Entertainment. Yo, everybody. How you doing, Archers? So, have to check. Make sure I'm subscribed to everybody here that's coming in. If I'm not subscribed to you, go ahead and hit me, and I'll subscribe to you later, or when I can. Like I said, I check my subscriber list all the time. Archers, I just subscribed to you. Like, you got 92 now. So, and I always try to put it down here where I subscribe to you. So, I'm not bullshitting. I did a 500 subscriber giveaway a couple weeks ago, and I've been busy, with these. I've had 2 events in the last 2 weeks, and so I was busy with that. But I got to send out her prize. The Blind Mama's Messy Kitchen won it, and she picked the number 3 watch. So I'm gonna try to send it out today or tomorrow, tomorrow or Wednesday. Try to get it sent out to her. And I think I'm going to try to send her something a little special, something else or whatever. But I don't know yet. But I wanna. So, but I'm going to have a 1,000 subscriber giveaway when I get up to that, and that'll be open to the internationally, and it'll probably just be a gift card or something. That way I can just mail it to you. So. Please unsubscribe me. I prefer. Kevin H will subscribe to you, but he don't want you guys to subscribe to him because he doesn't have a channel. So, but he will subscribe to you. So, you want a cool contest, a YouTuber T-shirt? Well, that's good. Oh, how you doing, Kevin? Shallow Creek's in the house. How you doing, Shallow? Go ahead and subscribe to them. There you go, life. It's all about giving somebody, a little bit of love here and there. Nona Grace is here. Now, Nona Grace doesn't have any content, not that I know of yet, but she is trying to get some content. I haven't checked her channel lately, but she does have chickens, and Nana's a hell of a sweet lady. So you guys subscribe to hers, and when she does get content, you'll be able to see what she's doing. And I told her, just go out and video your chickens, right now. Just video your chickens. People like that. So DC Jensen's trying to reach 650. I think I checked today. I had 662 or something like that. Actually, Kevin said he won't subscribe to anyone unless there's scantily clad women involved. Just tell him you had nude women on your channel, people. He'll subscribe to you. So you don't even have to be nude. Partially clothed. Just tell him you got partially clothed women on your channel. He don't care. He won't check. He'll just subscribe for the hell of it. I got 660 right now. Well, somebody must have dropped me. Or do you have 660 right now, Florida? No. No. Introduced myself. Okay. Oh, you did an introduction video? Okay, that's good there, Nona. So, Florida boys got 1,260. They come and they go, yep. So, I understand that, Amber, but you just got to tell Kevin there so he'll sub you. That's funny, Kevin. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna go look at Nona's introduction video real quick. I won't turn on the. Well, I might turn on the so you guys can hear it. But Nona's a sweetheart. There it is. It's only 32 seconds long, but it's okay. Well,
oh, well, hello there. I'm so glad you stopped in. I'd like to welcome you, and I'd like to introduce myself.
Hi, Nona.
My name is Nona Grace. I'm going to let you into a little bit of my life, and it could be exciting, it could be mundane. Time will tell. Till then, bye.
Now that was sweet. Y'all check out Nona's channel. That's pretty sweet of her. Like I said, she's just now getting her content going. She did an introduction video. So, you know, sooner or later she'll have more content. But that was sweet, Nona. So. Kirby Johns, how are you doing? No. I gotta check. Yep, I am subscribed. So. Abandon, how are you doing? You guys aren't subscribed to Abandon Columbia, Missouri? Go ahead and subscribe to him. Okay, DC Jensen, he does skateboarding videos, live stream, plays video games, and makes remixes for artists. His content varies. Hey, if that's something somebody's interested in, go ahead and hit him up. Well, hit him up anyways, but go ahead and visit his channel if you want to watch some of that stuff. So, hell, I don't. I watch. There's a couple of women that are subscribed to me, and I go and watch their channels while they're putting on makeup. You know, doesn't really, you know, punch my button, but you know, at least I'm giving them some view time. I'm showing them some channel love by giving them a thumbs up and then a comment. So, all right, bye, Life Prepper. It was nice of you to see you up here. You get to learning on how to do your live streaming and stuff, and then when I have a live stream and you are getting savvy at it, I can ask you on, and how we'll have a little you know, prepper time together or whatever. So. All right, Forrest, you have a good night. Yeah, sweet dreams to you too. And I know sometimes the other day I went to bed at 9 o'clock at night. I couldn't believe it, you know. So, but and draw with Beekford. He does time-lapse drawing videos. That's pretty interesting. Hey, that's fine, Kevin. you go ahead and take care of your grandson. Your family comes first anyways. So that's right. No, that's good. Nora runs her videos while she's getting ready for work. That way you guys get sub time or view time and all that other stuff. And Bandon, I call him ACM. He's got 3 channels, so when he subs you, he's going to sub 3 times to you. So that just gives you a higher sub count. Oh. Archer's Entertainment needs one more person to sub them, and then they'll have 100. So. Yeah, and Bandon just put up my merchandise page. So if you guys are interested in any of my merchandise, go ahead and look at that. I really like the coffee cups the best. I like the black coffee cup with a red dog on it. That's pretty cool. Oh. And by the way, whoops, I don't know if you see him right there. Bear. Hey, Bear. Hey, buddy. Bear right there. That's Bear the cat. Everybody loves Bear the cat. So he's a little upset. I give him another bath today. He doesn't like it, but what are you going to do? So I told him he gets a bath once a week. So he's going to get a bath once a week. So he's not minding it so bad anymore. So now my daughter, Casey Lore, she's on right there. If you guys aren't subscribed to her, go ahead and subscribe to her. But she hasn't had any content yet, but she will sooner or later. But her cat hops in the shower when they have to actually go to the bathroom and shut the door and quick, because if they don't, the cat runs in there and will take a shower with them. So that's kind of cute. I've never seen a cat actually want to get into the shower, but theirs does. So, and it's a brother to him. So, yeah, draw with Vector. If you just go onto your video manager and stuff and look at your subscribers, it'll show people that subscribe to you, and then you can go ahead and subscribe back to them. So, Casey, I think you'll like Florida Boy Bushcraft. You like camping and stuff, so that's what he does. That's right. And ring the bell. When you subscribe to somebody, ring the bell. That way you get notifications when they put up a video or whatever. Hazel Yuri. That's a new name, I think. Let me check you out and see if I'm subscribed to you. Hazel Yuri. I hope I'm saying, yeah, I'm subscribed to you. Got a lot of light videos. So, well, that's good. If y'all aren't subscribed to Hazel Yuri, subscribe to her. So. Amber Knowles, how you doing? Oh, I think I'm subbed to Amber. Have to check. Pretty sure I am. Yep. She's got 122 subscribers. So if you guys aren't subscribed to Amber, go ahead and subscribe to her. So. And if you guys have a train question, go to Union Pacific East S44AC, and he will answer any train question that your little heart desires. I guess to the best of his knowledge. There are a few people that are really interested in trains, and they want to know everything they can about them. So if you guys, somebody's interested in learning more about trains, make sure you sub Union Pacific. In fact, I will put his right down here. So right there's his channel name. If you guys are interested in train stuff, go ahead and talk to him. Did you reach 100 yet, Archie? I hope so. How you doing, Trey? That's good to see you here. If you're not subscribed to everybody on the list, go ahead and subscribe to everybody there, Trey. There's Misreaction, Amber Knowles, Draw the Vector, Archer's Entertainment, Shallow Creek, Cola Break, Hazel Yuri. I can't wait until the new BART starts working. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about there, Hazel, but or Hazel. Is it Hazel or Hazel? I'm assuming it's Hazel. Hazel, that could be it. So maybe it's Hazel Yuri. No. There's so many test runs, but you never get to see that. Okay. Oh, like the nut. Hazelnut, yeah. Thanks, Abandon. It was your dad's idea to add one more Z and one more L. Well, that's kind of cool. Asked my daughter. It was my idea to call her Casey with a K instead of a C. So. All right, Miss Reaction, I'm glad you showed up. Sorry that it's so late, but you're in the UK, so you have a good night and you take care too. No. And they got something they want to talk about. Give me an idea. Tell me something you want to talk about. Yeah, it's better than what I was going to name her. I was going to name her Gertrude, Geraldine, Gretchen, Gwendolyn, Gatilda, or something like that. Wife wouldn't let me. So, I'm surprised you remember that, Casey. Yeah. Oh, okay. The train you have there in the area, it's called a BART. Okay. So Union Pacific will know all about that. I wouldn't, but yeah. So the only thing I know about electric trains is when you put them on the track, hopefully they'll go down the track without falling off. That's model electric trains. That's the only thing I got. So I know about. Hazel is a pretty name. But I think the way she has it spelled, or her dad spelled it, I think it's Hazel, or Hazel, but it's still a pretty name. Your dream is to ride the Oriental Express? I think everybody would like to ride the Oriental Express one time. I'd like to get on one of them cog trains that go up the mountains. They got a cog in there that's it's actually a gear, and the gear hits the track, and it runs on a cog right there, and it helps pull the train up the mountain and stuff. So the train doesn't slip. Is he okay, Amber? The only thing bad about riding the Amtrak train is you never get to watch anything because the scenery is going by so fast you can't enjoy nothing. All right, man. Florida Bush is leaving, but it says next live stream's at 2 p.m. So if you guys want to catch that, go ahead and catch that at 2 p.m. Everybody loves her name. So. Nona, I live in Michigan, and we have a train that's in Blissfield, and it runs from Blissfield to Adrian and back. And they do a murder mystery, they do Halloween, Christmas tours. They do all that kind of stuff on that train. Yeah, it's very expensive to do the dinner train. Yeah. Never been on a train or an airplane. Your life sucks. Yeah. Well, they're overrated. I've never been on a train either. Um, Airplanes, I've been on a lot of them, and they're overrated. They're not as nice as everybody thinks they are. You know, 400 or 500 people, trapped into a sardine can. Yeah. I will tell you, how you doing, Pink Kisses? I will tell you one thing though. If you get on an airplane, you want to get all the way to the back on the left-hand side of the plane or right-hand side of the plane. And people ask why. And I said, well, that's where the black box is, all the way to the back, almost to the tail section, very back of the cargo, or very back of the passenger part of the plane. That's where they keep the black box. And the black box is put into an area which is heavily fortified structurally to make sure it survives. So your best chance of survival is to be back there next to the black box or on top of the black box. That's just an old tip from your Uncle Iron. So probably. I'd love to go to Hawaii too, huh, Hazel? So when are you taking us? Huh. I forgot. I'm sorry. I've been on a train once. I was on a train at the zoo. They took you around the zoo. Yeah. I don't think that counts, but oh well. The Caribbean. Oh. It'd be on the right side of the plane. Nona. Last time I knew it was on the right side of the plane. So as you're walking back to the back, it'd be on the left side. So the opposite side of the door. Usually you get in on the left, on the. No, wait a minute. It's on the left side, all the way to the back. I believe that's what I said. It's all the way to the back on the left side. It doesn't matter as long as you're on the back section, all the way to the back by the back bathrooms and stuff. You'll be fine because that's where it's the most heavily fortified back here. Yep, you're right next to the Johns. Yeah. Yep, that's where it's at. Back here by the potty rooms. So just take that into consideration when you go on a flight. Because if you do crash, you're gonna smell like shit and piss. But because you're gonna wear that stuff from the potty room. But I'd rather wear that and be alive than not wear it and be dead. You know what I mean? So you're welcome. So yeah, 14 viewers here. So when it's cold there, your family goes to warm vacation weather. Well, I wish we could go to warm. Where are you from, Hazel? Because it's cold here right now. Mary's scared of all that crap. Yeah. Well, you're safer in a plane than you are in a car, actually. So California, well, it don't get cold in California. Yeah, how's that working out for you, Casey? Your 5-year anniversary, you still haven't gotten there. Sometimes. Well, if you really want to feel some cold weather, why don't you come over here, Hazel, to Michigan and sit here for a winter one time? Yeah, I like tropical weather too. I had my choice. I'd be living on top of a hill someplace in Hawaii. Well, that's not nice. I'd come to California and visit you, Hazel. You don't want to come to Michigan and visit me? Your dad lives in Canada? Well, then you know all about that cold weather, don't you? All right, Amber, it was nice seeing you, man. Tell John I said hi. Take care of him. Queen, yeah. And he can claim Queen of the Baco too in English. Queen of the outhouse, yeah. Yeah. Toronto, okay. How you doing, Medication Station? If you haven't subbed everybody here, go ahead and sub to everybody. Let them know you subbed them. They'll sub you back. So, when I was little, we had us a 2-story outhouse. It really sucked if you was on the bottom floor. So 'Yeah, we get snow just that high. So like about 4 years ago, yeah, there's a 2-story outhouse actually in Mantoon, Illinois. I took a picture of it once. We was there visiting my aunt, and we went to do something, and we drove by this, and here's this 2-story outhouse. It's funny. So, 23 movie cups DKT. Subscribe my channel. Okay. Well, I'll have to subscribe him back when I get on to my channel. I don't see him here, so. Well, that's something. You go to Reno just to play throw snowballs and then you leave? No. Drift King, that's you. Okay. I'll sub that channel too. Okay. And 164 there, Drift King. No. Let's see what Dewey just done. Dewey just posted a link, or ACM. That's Dewey, if you guys just want to call him Dewey instead of Abandon. So let's see what it says. Oh, house, there you go. Yep. That's funny. Yeah.
Couldn't wait to turn that thing.
Huh? My daughter's on. Oh. I'm gonna be shutting this down at 9 o'clock. So, but anybody got anything else they want to talk about besides two-story urinals and snow? Okay. It's 5:27 p.m. Yeah, it's 8:27 here. You're kind of a diplomat. Travel to different live streams, cause war, and then leave. There you go. That's funny, Kevin. You want to talk about North Korea? Okay, what do you want to talk about? I believe the guy is totally insane. Anybody that would, poison his brother and then kill his uncle by having dogs attack his uncle and then eat him. I think the guy is totally whacked out there. And, if we don't do something, this guy's going to push a button in the middle of the night and it's going to be all hell's going to break loose. And before we can get anything stopped, it's all going to be here. So that's the way I think about it. Maybe by them showing up with the Navy and stuff right now that they've got, the two Air Force aircraft carriers and stuff they got over there right now. Maybe this guy will get the message that we're not screwing around. So maybe he won't, but maybe he will. Hell, I don't know. But if he was smart and he valued his people, which he don't care about his people if they live or die, but if he did care, he'd back down and, it's not just us saying it. It's China's saying it, Japan's saying it, Russia's saying it. Everybody's saying it. You either back down because they don't want a nuclear war, and that's what's going to happen. This guy's going to cause a nuclear war, and then we're going to go in there and we're just going to make a parking lot out of this place, and the fallout is going to be tremendous. But you can't sit there and take bullying from this guy, because if you do, we're going to take bullying from everybody else. So. Boston J. Wicked Pissa, how you doing, man? I'm doing great. So, you know, you got to do something. All right, man. You have a good day, Mo, man. So, yeah, if we don't do something with him now and soon, that guy's going to push the button. What he's going to do is he's going to get into his bunker, which is so far below ground that you couldn't touch him anyways, and he's going to push the buttons, and he doesn't care about anybody else because he's got enough food and water and everything else to last him, 20 lifetimes down there. So he doesn't care. And that's exactly what'll happen. He'll do that, and he'll sit underneath ground, and you'll never get a hold of him. So. "23 movie clips wants to get at least 170. I don't know what he's at now, but I've already subbed to him, so. Hi, Kathy. How are you, honey? If you guys aren't subscribed to Kathy Miller, go ahead and subscribe to her. That's my wife, the love of my life. Been married to her for 34 and a half years, so it's kind of hard to believe it, but, evidently she loves me, so I love her back. A lot of people say, well, man, what did she ever see in you? And I said, hell, I don't know. So. No. And Casey is our daughter. We only have one daughter. We got two sons and one daughter. So Casey is she's the middle child. So we've been married for 34 and a half years, Hazel. We got married in July of 1983. No. There you go. Well, you're not subbed to every member of my family because I got two of them that don't have YouTube channels yet there, Kevin. But when they do, I'll make sure you sub them. Suck ass. Yeah, I know. I'm a suck ass. That's right. Happy wife, happy life. So. Yeah, and my cat. Yeah, I haven't. Well, my wife's going to put him on her channel, so he likes her a lot better than me. He doesn't bite her; he bites me. So I'm thinking, she'll put the cat on her channel, and she'll get lots of views on him. I could get lots of views too from him if I just wanted to put up the how cat kills the master or cat bites the master or whatever. But no. Synosis, or Synicus, or I don't know how you pronounce it. Synacus is in the house. How you doing, Haas Drums 92? What's up? Not bad. It's going pretty good. We got 18 viewers. I don't know how many likes we got right now, so I can't see that, but we're not doing too bad. Yeah, don't forget the Vaseline and the chapstick. Yeah, that's right. So. Nona Grace just subbed to Kathy. So. If you guys aren't subscribed to anybody here, go ahead and subscribe to everybody. Just check the list, start subscribing. You got 17 likes and 16 viewers. Oh, that's good. So, thanks, Pink Kisses. Oh, you can hear me? Okay, so that's good. Well, at least you can hear. So, how's life in our state in Michigan? It's not too bad. I mean, we got the Flint water incident. I'm sure everybody knows about that. Flint's about 100 miles from us. We live just about 38 miles northwest of Toledo, Ohio, so we're just across the border in Michigan. So, It's just like a normal state. Gas is expensive here. Groceries are expensive here. Milk is pretty cheap here now, but it used to be 3.50 a gallon for milk. So gas is 2.80 a gallon. I don't understand that, but they're going to say because of all the hurricanes, and it slowed down the gas production and all that stuff. Well, you ever notice it takes 10 seconds for them to raise the price of gas, but it takes them 90 days to lower the price of gas. So what's that all about? Yeah, it's all about making money. You're 30 minutes from Port Huron, so where do you live at there, Hoss Drums? If you're 30 minutes from Port Huron, you must be around, are you around the Saginaw area? Yeah, everything's expensive everywhere, but you live in California, so, but, you know, rent's expensive here, so. Oh, you live in Macomb County. Okay, all right. We live in Lenawee County, 35 minutes away from San Francisco. I know it's the truth. Okay, if there's a national emergency, all of a sudden the gas price goes up right then and there. Even though they say it takes 90 days to get the oil here from the Middle East to here, so it takes 90 days. But all of a sudden the gas price goes up the same day you got a national emergency like a hurricane or whatever. Now, after that's all over, it takes 90 days for that gas price to go down because it takes 90 days for the gas to get here. So my question is, why does it take 90 days for the price to go down when it took 30 seconds for the price to go up? It's because them bastards are stealing us blind. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Them rich bastards in the oil company are ripping us off left and right, and there's nothing you can do about it unless you buy an electric car or walk or bicycle. So they're pocketing our money left and right. That's exactly what they're doing. And then they wait for the 90 days. And, now it's even worse because we've had 3 hurricanes and, they come like 2 weeks after one another. And now it's not going to be 90 days. It's going to be probably 120 or 140 days before you see the price go down. And when it goes down, it'll go down a couple of pennies here and a couple of pennies there. And it'll take months to get back down to where it was before. And where it was before is still way too high because oil is not that expensive now. When oil was $105 a barrel, it was $3.50 a gallon. Now I think oil is like $60 a barrel. So if it's $60 a barrel, how come gas is still $2.79 or $2.80 a gallon? It's because they're bending you over a bench, they're pulling your panties down to your ankles, and they're letting you have it. That's exactly what the oil companies are doing. The only thing is, with Mother Nature acting up, it only delayed them ships from coming in a few days. That's it. Just a few days, not 90 days. So, yeah, at least the price of beer stays fairly reasonable. There you go. That's right, Casey. They know you need it, so you'll buy it. That's the thing. They know you need it, and you'll buy it. So, anybody else got anything they want to comment on? You're right, Hazel. It's a ripoff. So, So what's the price of a good 6-pack of beer there, Kevin? Oh, what about Mr. Trump there, Hazel? Okay, bye, Pink Kisses. Thanks a lot. Shallow Creek's got Nona, got you back. So a lot of people, oh, you don't buy beer by the 6-pack, you buy by the case or by the keg. So. A lot of people, I don't know. I think if Mr. Trump, President Trump, is allowed to do what he's supposed to do without this backlash from the Republicans that are supposed to be in his party, but they're worried that when he starts doing what he's doing, that they're going to be gone because he wants to drain the swamp, and when you drain the swamp, you got to drain these inconsiderate, self-serving civil servants that aren't civil servants anymore. They are politicians that have nothing more in their agenda than to fill their pockets with money and make sure the corporate sponsors, and that's what I call them, sponsors, because that's all they are, get what they need. I think lobbying should be against the law. I think it ought to be against the law because the lobbyists are nothing more than paid bribers. They pay you money to sway your vote, to change your mind. If you did that, if I walked up to you and said, hey, instead of voting Republican, I'll give you $500 to vote Democrat, that's a bribe. And I'm going to go to prison for that. But they can walk up to anybody in Congress and say, hey, here's $50,000. Instead of voting no on proposal A166773, why don't you vote yes on it? And we'll pay you that. Oh, okay, I will. Now, isn't that a bribe? It's the same damn thing. It's a bribe. Lobbyist is just a fancy word for bribery. And I think every one of that's in Washington, D.C. ought to be arrested for it. And in fact, I think they ought to take 435 of them guys, string them up with a noose after they tar and feather them and hang them from the gallows and get 434 new ones and see if they'd like to start all over again. They are secured in the retirement for their families. Hazel, they get a lifetime retirement of $110,000 a year for the rest of their life, and they don't have to. All they got to do is serve 2 years. After 2 years, they get an automatic lifetime retirement. Where in the hell do you get a job like that out here in the real world? Because you can't. They set up that shit for themselves. They voted all this stuff in for them so they can do whatever they want to do. They're no longer civil servants. They're greedy, manipulated bastards. That's all they are. Every politician that goes out and screams, kisses a baby for a vote is a greedy bastard because that's all they are. You can't find one totally honest politician in all of Washington. Like Jesse Ventura said, the reason why he got out of politics is because he had to take a shower every time he touched somebody. I know I'm making sense. Kind of screwy, isn't it there, Kevin? You're right. They want more and more every time. I honest to God, I believe that it should be a treason offense for what they're doing. And I think everybody, they ought to be hung. They ought to be tarred and feathered and hung. Every crooked one of them bastards, starting with the Clintons on down, every one of them. Because you know damn well every one of them are crooks. Hang every one of them, then start with 435 new ones. And show them what you did to the last 435 of them and see if they want to go through the same stuff. If they don't, well, that's fine. I think it's 435 or is it 535, whichever one it is, 435 or 535. But hang them all. Every damn one of them. Because they're all cheating bastards. They're all crooks. So I'm waiting for the Secret Service to bust through the door now any minute. All right, Casey, have a good night. According to Monica, Bill is already hung. Yeah, well, you know. Yeah, I bet he's got something that won't quit dripping either by now. Yeah, that's right. Give Iron Dawg a thumbs up. But yeah, I get started on politics. It pisses me off on the way that, 50 years ago, it wasn't like this. Ever since, I believe this to be true. This is my own opinion. Ever since Johnson had Kennedy killed and the CIA was in on it, and the Federal Reserve, I think they were all in on killing Kennedy because Kennedy was going to snitch them all out. The CIA for what they were doing, the Federal Reserve for screwing over the money system, and Johnson. I think Johnson seized his opportunity to become president right there. So, and this is freedom of speech, you're right, Nona, but the government doesn't like you to speak up, and neither does the Clintons if you'll follow the murder trail that she's been leaving behind, or they've been leaving behind. Every time somebody speaks up against the Clintons, they end up suicide with 2 bullets in the back of their head. So, okay, you can give me a finger there, Kevin. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. So the only way we're ever going to get anything accomplished in the United States is to be like we did back during the Civil War, and or actually during when we started this country, is to overthrow the government that we had and become our own government again. So that's the only way we're ever going to get this shit straight. And every time you find a politician, wanting to take away your rights, you take away his right to breathe. I think that's what we got to start doing, is taking away their right to breathe oxygen. And I don't know. I'm not in agreement with these, what the hell they call them, these cities that are hiding, illegal aliens. I can't remember what they call them now, but I'm not agreeing with them. If you're in the city government and you got a bunch of illegals living in your country, your city, why would you want them there? They're costing you more money than anything else. Do they vote for you? They can't vote because they're illegal aliens. And I don't call them illegal citizens or illegal immigration. I call them illegal aliens, because that's exactly what they are, is illegal aliens. Sanctuary cities, that's right, Kevin. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of the word. Also, I don't believe if you're an illegal alien and you come cruising across our country's border, 8.5 months pregnant, and you drop a little one in soil, being that you're here illegal, and so is your better half or whatever, and you drop a one here that's illegal, I don't believe that makes that a citizen. I believe it makes you an illegal that snuck in another illegal. And I believe y'all had to be booted out of the country. That's just the way I think. I'm sorry. But I think if you're an illegal and you marry a legal or a citizen here, and you're illegal to begin with, and you have a baby, well, then I think the legal had to keep the baby here, and the illegal had to be booted out of this country. Plain and simple. I have no sympathy for these people crying, oh, my dad got thrown out of the country because he's illegal. He's only lived here for 30 years. Well, why didn't he become a citizen then? I'm sorry. Should boot your ass out too, kid, because if your dad's illegal, you are too. That's the way I think about it. Get a hell yes from Shallow Creek. There you go. So that's the way I think about it. I'm sorry. The anchor babies. You're right. They're a fabrication from the liberals. It's not constitutional. But try kicking them out. Everybody will scream, oh, you're discriminating. No, I'm not discriminating shit. Get the hell out of my country. Or become a citizen, But then again, get out of my country and don't ever come back, because you had your chance to become a citizen and you didn't do it the first time. So Well, I'm glad there's a lot of people that think the same way. It just pisses me off the way America's became lately. Everything's politically correct. You can't say something because you're going to hurt somebody's widow feelings. Well, too damn bad. You're either a man or you're a woman. You're neither both. If you can't figure out which one you are, then I guess you don't go to any bathroom. You leave the little kids alone in both of them. Because that's what's happening nowadays. These transgenders or whatever, these people of, sexual diversity or whatever you want to call it, don't know which bathroom to go into, so they'll go into either one. Well, there's been a lot of reported cases of kids being molested in bathrooms now because of these people that are in there. Whoever thought that was a good idea had to have their head examined, plus not clean off their shoulder. Yeah, a lot of people want everything free, but somebody has to pay for it. All right, Kelvin, I'm glad. Hopefully I brightened up your day. Yeah. Right, Hazel. It should be for Americans and not illegals. You're absolutely right. People say, well, who's going to pick all the crops? Well, here's an idea. All these people that are on welfare, these farmers, they can go right to the welfare department and say, hey, I need a bunch of help. I'm willing to pay them. These people from the welfare department can say, okay, well, this person's on, this person and this person and this person, they're on welfare. We can get a hold of them, they can go to work for you. That's just plain and simple. You either go to work or you lose your benefits. You get to keep the money that you're making from the farmer. Hell, I have no problem with that. If you want to work, you can keep that money. We'll still pay your benefits. That's fine. But get off your dead ass and do something, and get these illegal aliens out of the country. People that are just saying, yeah, you're right. I'm just like you, but only prettier. Well, I'm glad, Kevin. That's funny. Yeah. I don't think I'm better looking than anybody, really, but that's my take on it. I'm just, I believe there's plenty of opportunity for everybody in the United States. And, we don't need all these illegal aliens here. We've got plenty of people that are on government assistance that can actually go and work, and if they can't work, then that's fine. But there's plenty of them that can work. Let them keep that $8, $9 an hour that the guy's going to pay them. I don't care. That gives them extra money. And still give them benefits. At least they got the illegals out of here. The farmer's getting his stuff picked. And, they'll spend more money. Because now they got an extra $9 an hour or whatever. Now they can spend more money. So it's just better tax money. How you doing, Magical News Live? We're just on a rant right here about illegal aliens and crooked politicians and that little short bastard over there in North Korea. So just the normal stuff. It is true. So, there's my bride. So, I don't know where your smokes are.
Yeah, I left him here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, she just got up and then, Well, they really don't come to steal our jobs there, Hazel, but, they are taking up valuable resources, and they are taking valuable jobs that other people could be doing. And, it's, for God's sake, even prisons are full of nonviolent offenders that could go to these fields. Sure, the farmer has to pay for the security detail and the transportation and all that other stuff, but he only has to pay them like $1 an hour or 60 cents an hour per person. So he's saving so much money, and he could have them pick their cabbage, or pickles, or peppers, or whatever, and pay them. Iron Dog for governor of Michigan. You got my vote, buddy. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, but they can do that. They can take the prisoners out of prison and do a 10 or 15 guy detail, and you put these guys on a machine, and you walk, the security guards walk by them or whatever, or on a whatever four-wheeler or whatever, and they keep an eye on these guys, and you put a tracking device on them or tether, so you know exactly where these people are. If they try to touch the tether or take it off, it automatically beeps or whatever. And you keep an eye on these guys, and they can pick pickles, peppers, cabbage, whatever, tomatoes, broccoli. I don't care what it is. The farmer gets his stuff done. The prisoners, they get paid, and the prison system gets a few extra bucks, because they're getting their security guards paid for, and transportation, all that's all getting paid for. So the prison doesn't have to pay for that. The state doesn't have to pay for any of that. You're right. They don't pay for licenses or permits or nothing. They don't have car insurance. None of that stuff. They cruise around, in cars with no insurance, no health insurance, none of that. And when they hit you, your insurance goes up because they're not insured. And what do they do to them people? They give them a ticket, let them go. Like they're going to pay the ticket. They're not going to pay that ticket because they're not going to the courthouse. The thing to do is arrest their ass right then and there because they don't have insurance, so they don't have a valid driver's license, and take their asses to jail, call ICE, and send them guys packing across the border. Then find out where they're living and go grab everything they own there and sell it at a yard sale. Because everything they got here anyways, they got from illegally getting all the money that they've been getting. I don't quite understand why the government is so lapadaisy, I guess that's what you want to say it, that they don't want to do anything about it. Trump's the only thing that wants to do anything about it, and I'm glad. I think the wall had to be 50 feet high, 50 feet thick, and have alligators and moats on both sides of it. That's the way I think. So if they try to swim over here, they get eaten. If they actually get over it, they get eaten. I don't care. I have no sympathy for the bastards. Not whatsoever. Not one shred of sympathy do I have for an illegal alien. And you'll never hear me call him an illegal immigrant because there's no such thing as an illegal immigrant. An immigrant's somebody that comes here legally. An illegal alien comes here illegally. So I'm going to be heading out of here in a couple minutes too, Nona. I was only going to be on here till 9 o'clock, which is like 2 minutes from 9. And Hazel, I didn't think about that, but landlines are nice too. We can actually put them depth charges too in there. That way if they do fall in there and get past everything, maybe they'll get nailed by the mine. Yeah, they don't have car insurance. They don't have health insurance. They don't have licenses. They don't have nothing. They have a license in Mexico, which is not valid in the United States or wherever country they come from. And I'm not just saying this because of Mexico either. There's plenty of illegal aliens here from all over the world. All over the world. So they all need to go home. Every damn one of them. So Right, I'm sorry. Yeah, Mary was going. But yeah, I got another minute or so. I'm going to be shutting it down. So I'm glad you all got to come here and join me. I actually had pretty good fun with my rant. I wish we could have got some other topics to get on because I really don't like to go off on a nut on political, but if that's what you guys wanted to hear, I guess that's what y'all wanted to hear. That's right, Hazel. Send them all back where they came from. And I would charge them too. I'd take everything out of their damn pockets or whatever and charge them for the bus fare back home. Give them a tuna fish sandwich, or no, give them a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and a bottle of water and say, here you go. No, that's exactly how I feel about it. So that being said, you learn a lot from me. Okay. I'm glad there, Nona. So um, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. I really do. Because if it wasn't for you, there'd be no sense of me being here, for one thing. Um, I hope that each and every one of you have a blessed night and that are safe. And, you know, just do whatever you can, show a little love, go to a bunch of other channels, give them a like, do a little viewing on your channel. It doesn't hurt. And like I said, at night, if you got your computer running, just go ahead and put on a few channels and let them autoplay. Doesn't cost you anything else. I'm sorry, TJ, man. I'm glad you're here, but we're shutting her down. I'm just saying my goodbyes right now, but I'm glad you showed up. We were just doing a rant on politics. If you want, you can catch it tomorrow or whatever, and or today or whenever I get off here, and start about 30 minutes into it, and around 8 o'clock or 8:10 or something like that. That's when I started to go off on a nut. So you'd probably like that. Talking about the crooked politicians and that short little bastard over there in North Korea and the illegal aliens. So Hazel thought it was a very interesting conversation. Go ahead and check it out. I mean, you see how I feel about it. I'm very upfront. I hate illegal aliens. I hate, crooked politicians, and I hate that little bastard over there in North Korea. So that being said, but I do love my subscribers. So I just want to tell all you guys to have a good night. God bless. And we'll see you again. I probably won't have a live stream tomorrow, but I probably will have one Wednesday. And I'll put out a half an hour advance notice so you guys know. So, and I try to be as honest as I can and upfront. I am what I am. I am what I am. That's it. I don't pull no punches. If you don't like it, too bad. If you do like it, then I'm glad. So that being said, y'all have a good night. Like I said, go watch somebody else's channel. Go give them some views, show them some love. You're welcome, Nona. I'm glad you got a video out there, and I can't wait to see you get some more up there. Thanks, TJ, man. I'm glad you think that of me. I think all of my subscribers are awesome too. I just think that I think everybody had show love to everybody, and then go visit some channels, give them some thumbs up, and tell them you love them. Show them you love them, give them some love, watch your video. With that being said, God bless, and have a good night to every one of you. Thank you for showing up.